Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact 7. Today I'm going to be playing F1 2018. We're at the Brazilian Grand Prix. This is my career with Mercedes. This is season 3, round number 20. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now. I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really appreciate my road to 500 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links for free as usual are in the description box down below. Also, please don't forget to hit that notification bell just so you can keep up to date with my latest content. Now then, as you can see on the screen right now, it's the drivers and constructor standings. We've won both the drivers and constructor standings, so I'm a 2-time world champion. Very happy with that. At the top of the leaderboard with 351 points. Then it's Charles Leclerc in second with 271 points. I think he's pretty much secure for second place. There's my teammate Valtteri Bottas with 208 points. Then it's Sebastian Vettel, Marcus Ericsson, Sergio Perez, Kimi Räikkönen, Esteban Ocon, Daniel Ricciardo, and Max Verstappen. In the constructors, Mercedes are top with 559 points. Then it's Mercedes. Then it's Sauber, in second with 402. Then it's Ferrari in third. Force India in fourth, Red Bull in fifth, sixth is Renault, seventh is Haas, eighth is McLaren, ninth is Williams, 10th is Toro Rosso. Components should be fine. Yes, no issues with that. Gearbox as well, 21%, that should be fine. Vehicle performance comparison, not much separating Sauber and Mercedes. Let's look at rivals now. So I'm drawing with my teammate Valtteri Bottas and winning against my rival Charles Leclerc. Weather for this race weekend is going to be light rain conditions in qualifying, and then in the race is going to be dry. So it's going to be interesting.
The stronger will be during contract negotiations. In order to gain that respect throughout the paddock, you need to drive clean and bring home good results. Warnings and penalties from the stewards, on the other hand, will lose you respect. So be careful.
Yep, let's head over to qualifying.
Welcome along then to Interlagos as we await the green light to get today's qualifying session underway. With the weather as it is today, Anthony Davidson, we have, to some extent, to throw the form book out of the window. Who do you see having the advantage on this slippery, unpredictable track surface?
Traditionally, these are very Adrian Newey conditions. The Red Bull's habit of creating incredible downforce, coupled with the high rake they like to run, is perfect for the wet. And it's helped them close the power gap a number of times over recent years. I think Force India as well, always a bit of a dark horse in changeable conditions. And of course the McLarens have a fairly good chassis. Having said that, I don't want to make a firm prediction. More than performance, the deciding factor is going to be the timing. The level of wetness out on the track is going to constantly rise and fall, and anyone who can find that perfect window when it's at its driest will have a big advantage out there.
We don't think you'll have any trouble getting into the next session, so don't push too hard.
Okay. Hey Jordan, thank you very much for watching. How are you? As usual, the car setup that I'll be using for this live stream will be in the description box down below. If any of you want to use it, feel free. Anybody going out on track right now?
I'd take a set of intermediates in these unpredictable conditions.
So Ericsson's going out right now. Not too confident in these conditions right now, so I'm worried I might not even get into qualifying 2 right now. Just about to start his lap now. Okay, I'm good. The race yesterday was great. Yeah, it was amazing. I think it's the best Bahrain Grand Prix I've ever seen. It's definitely in my top 10 of best races I've ever seen. So, yeah, very entertaining. Very disappointed by what happened with the Ferraris. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. It seems Vettel has crumbled already. It seems so. It looked to me during the entirety of the race weekend like Charles Leclerc was the one who was a 4-time world champion, and Vettel was the one who was just going to Ferrari for the first time. That's what it felt like to me, because Leclerc was doing everything he needed to. I feel so sorry for him. That should have been his win, but unfortunately that's what happens sometimes.
Intermediate tyres are your best bet in the current conditions.
What I'm hoping is for the next race, which is in 2 weeks' time in China, he comes back even more hungrier for it, and he comes back with even more fury than he did before. Vettel needs to win China to close his championship gap. Yeah, he needs to win, period, man. He needs to win. So far, it looks like Leclerc's got his number right now. Luke, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. Okay, gotta go out for the first time. Not too sure how this is gonna go. Whoa, back in. Whoa. Oh, I had to hit the brakes there. It'll go way too wide. Here we go, and across the line, and let's begin. Went so slow through that corner, and still I lose the back end completely. I think I may have to do a couple laps. Get used to the track. Leclerc had everyone's number. Yeah, absolutely right. Everything was working for him. But obviously, when until the car decided to give up on him, no one could match Leclerc. Even his start during the race wasn't very good. I think he dropped to 4th behind Hamilton. I think it was either 4th or 3rd, one of the two. And he just passed everyone again, got back to 1st, and just dominated from then on. I think he had like a 10-second gap at one point. That was his, man. And he got 50% voting on the driver of the day, because everyone knew it was his. '16th, yeah, deserves 60. There's no rear grip on this car. Look at that. No grip whatsoever. Going through the slow corners is really bad with this car. I think top speed, I think, is fine, but other than that, really struggling with oversteer.
This rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, that's not going to do me much good. I think qualifying 2 might be the maximum I can get. .5 seconds behind Vettel. Coming up to the line. 14th. I don't think I can do any better than that. Ethan, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. Hamilton impressed me in the cool-down room when he talked to Leclerc. I didn't really watch that bit.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 16.6.
I was too annoyed and frustrated. At the moment the race ended and I saw Leclerc cross the line, that was it. That's it, I'm done. I'm not watching anymore. I don't care what anyone else has to say, I'm done. So I didn't watch anything after that. Hey Ethan, thank you very much for watching. Out of everyone to have problems though, it was Leclerc. Yeah, that's the thing, man. He did everything right from start to finish. From in practice, in qualifying, in the race, he did everything right. No one could touch him. No one. And yet still... Oh.
I'd take a set of intermediates in these unpredictable conditions.
I'm on intermediates. I'm just... My pace is nowhere. Even when he had the bad start, it could have been where he got anxious, he got frustrated, he got upset, and he started to make mistakes. Nope. He was calm, cool, collected. He had a bad mistake. He just cut his way through the field again, went past Hamilton, past Vettel again, and he just disappeared off into the distance. Vettel, I don't know what's going on with him, man. I really don't. I really don't. He needs to, these next 2 weeks going into China, he really needs to figure out what's going on. Because if he's not careful, he's going to be outperformed by Leclerc like he was with Ricciardo at Red Bull. I don't know what's going on with my car right now.
We're 20th in the speed trap. 200.8 miles per hour.
200? Whoa. Did I put on my car setup? Yeah, this looks like my changed car setup. So why am I so slow? Wow. So my top speed is really slow as well. Oh boy. Okay, it's gonna be dry for the race, but race is not what I'm concerned about right now. I might be at the back of the grid.
Intermediate tyres are your best bet in the current conditions.
Right, let me get a nice brand new set of inters, so let's go out again. Hey Impact, did you enjoy the Liverpool versus Tottenham? Yes, I did. I was interchanging between the Bahrain Grand Prix and the Liverpool match. The first half, I think Liverpool deserved to be ahead, and then after that, second half, it was really more Tottenham. Tottenham should have scored more than one goal with the amount of opportunities that they had, the amount of possession. But then they got really unlucky with the second goal for Liverpool. And 3 minutes left to go. Oh, I'm gonna go wide. Yeah, that messed up. That's messed up. Well, that didn't work. Right now, I'm gonna save my ERS. The only good thing that I can take away from Bahrain is the fact that the Ferraris are competitive, and the Chinese Grand Prix is similar to the Bahrain Grand Prix. In fact, it has loads of straights, and the Ferraris seem to have the highest top speed out of anyone. So the Chinese Grand Prix is going to be a race that Ferrari should be challenging, not only for the front row of the grid, possibly even another 1-2, but also for the win as well. So Ferrari need to make sure that they're reliable. Here we go again. Again. Oh my days, again with the back end. It's done. The back end just won't hook up for me. And I can't change my setup. No, my setup's more for drying conditions. Looks like I'm going to start at the back of the grid. It's a good thing I've already decided the Drivers and Constructors Championships already. Otherwise I'd be really worried right now. I'm going to allow the Red Bull to pass me.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Might as well box. I can't even get round the first corner without the back end stepping out on me, so might as well not waste my components anymore. Gonna start on the harder of the two compound tyres that are available. I think it's the super soft and soft that are available, so I'm going to start on the soft, go for a bit longer in the race, and then see what I can do then. But this has not been a very good qualifying. Nathaniel, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. His engine was done. Yeah, it was the... Oh my days. They mentioned it a couple times, but I can't remember what it was precisely. 20th place, I finished last. Yeah, I expected that. That's annoying. But yeah, there was something wrong with his engine. I think it was the engine G recovery system, if I'm not mistaken. The engine was running, as you saw. The fact he was still driving, he was still able to have momentum. But it was that extra bit of oomph that the car gets from the ERS, I think it is. The battery wasn't harvesting the energy it needed to actually give it to the engine, so that's why he was really slow.
Amazing.
Oh my days.
You must be really happy.
Well, Hamilton pretty much talked about how great Leclerc is going to be over. Absolutely. I think he's going to be a future world champion with Ferrari, no doubt. Our chassis has really improved, blah, 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 blah. Let's go down. In fact, I'll go one step further.
You didn't practice.
If things carry on
are you saving your car for the...
No comment. If things carry on as they are now, Leclerc's going to get a world championship before Vettel gets another one. That's the way it's looking. Go for a dry setup.
Thanks anyway.
I already chose a dry setup, Luke. That's what I've been going in qualifying for. Normally I can manage in intermediate conditions in a dry setup, but this time no. This time no. The car just wouldn't allow me to. So I sacrificed qualifying for the race. The race is going to be in dry conditions, so hopefully I can make up what I lost in the light rain conditions. Do you want to play Fortnite after the stream? I'm a bit busy after the stream, Luke. Obviously with the Arsenal match coming up at 8 o'clock, I think it was. I want to do something before that, so not today, sorry. For those of you who aren't following me on Discord, please do. I put up my schedule for the week, so you don't have to ask me what I'm doing for any particular day. You can go on my Discord, go into the schedule channel, and you can see what I'm doing for any of the weeks, for any of the days coming up to this week. Last year, Red Bull were decent at China. True, but that was because of their strategy, not necessarily because of their car itself. If I remember correctly, the Mercedes and Ferrari decided to stay out while the Red Bulls went in during the virtual safety car, if I remember correctly. So the Red Bulls had the advantage of the tyres, not necessarily their car, which has allowed them to just slice their way through the field. So I don't think it's necessarily Red Bull as itself was the thing. I think it was the tyres that allowed them to do so. Because I think
it's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid. But
I think it was the Hamilton, Bottas, and Vettel passed the pit lane just after the virtual safety car was activated, so they couldn't dive into the pits, whereas Red Bull, they dived into the pits and got the advantage of the virtual safety car. I think that's how it went, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, there's no point looking at anything else. I'm gonna have to do a recovery drive. Let's go. For the last race of the season, can you start last and make it a 100% race? Oh, that'd be Friday, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think Friday I'm doing F1. 100% race. I'll consider doing a 50% race, Luke, but 100%, I think that's going a bit too far. I think I would have to do it in two sections rather than in one. But I'll consider doing a 50%.
Winning while fighting a gearbox that was jammed in 6th. 5 drivers championship.
Well, in my opinion, this is Vettel's last chance at F1 at the Ferrari Championship as the chosen one. Ferrari's gonna challenge for the title, no doubt. And it seems they have the car to do it. But as it has been for the last 2 seasons, it hasn't necessarily been the car that's the issue. It's been either the strategy, it's been either Vettel himself that's been the issue. It hasn't necessarily been the car. So if Ferrari can reduce the amount of mistakes they're making, then it should be not a cakewalk, but it should be a done deal that Ferrari win the title, because they should have won the last 2.
I agree, it's been a truly impressive season.
Are we gonna do a sports chat for the game?
In fact, there's a lot less to risk, so we may even see a more aggressive approach.
Probably not. I'm thinking of doing one for the Chinese Grand Prix. But not today though, Jordan, not today. It's like what happened in 2004 with Rosberg's ERS in Abu Dhabi. I think so, yes. Yes, you're right about that. I think that was it. But Vettel won't stay at Ferrari if Leclerc is dominant. Yeah, I think so. I think...
Okay, we've already won the championship, so relax and enjoy this race.
I think it's going to be, at some point, Ferrari's going to have Mick Schumacher and Charles Leclerc as their driver of the lineup. That's how I think it's going to go at some point. Probably in the next 4 to 5 years, I think. That's going to be their lineup. But yeah, Vettel's gonna be in the same situation he was in with Red Bull, where Ricciardo was showing him how it's done, and then Vettel decided to leave. I'm not too sure where Vettel will go after that. I don't think Red Bull would take him back. Maybe Mercedes, but would they be happy with Hamilton and Vettel as their 2 drivers? I'm not too sure. They can never put Vettel as a wingman to Hamilton and vice versa. That that would not happen. So where would Vettel go unless he retires? I think for the most part he'll stay for now. Maybe he could go Renault. No. He's not going Renault after what he just saw with Ricciardo and...
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
Does my car sound different to all of you? What's going on here? Is this on the sounds like it's a Hoover or something. Like this is F1E or something. What's going on? Wait a minute. I need to check the stream because this don't sound right. Maybe it's my headphone. Okay, my car definitely doesn't sound right. I think there's something to do with the sound going on because it's very, very low. Not too sure what's going on here. I'm guessing it's some sort of bug because I can barely hear the engine. Look, like here, I can barely hear it except for when the gears are being changed. Other than that, I can't hear the engine. So yeah, there's something definitely wrong, but it should be fine, I guess. I hope. Never had this issue before.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being.
Thank goodness for that. Yeah, man, this is crazy. Somehow I'm in 18th place, don't know why. I'm hoping when we do the start of the race, the sound actually kicks in properly. Because it does sound really weird. Is that a four-cylinder in first place? Wow. Four-cylinder, a Red Bull, four-cylinder. Hold on, who's in front? Because I'm getting a bit... A Haas is in first place. Okay. So a Haas is in first place. Vettel's in second. Perez is in third. Leclerc's in sixth. Okay. Weird. Alright, here we go. So this is going to be a 25% race, 18 laps. I'm gonna use flashback once. Here we go. Oh, here we go. It's back now. And we are racing! Obviously, I'm not going to have a very good start. Everyone else is on different tyres to me, so I'm just getting swamped right now. Might be able to send it one up the inside, which I have done. Got McLaren. I actually used the McLaren there to make sure I didn't spin. I should have more pace than the McLaren, which I do. Bye-bye. Now let's see if I can make up some places now. Going to a twisty section. Might be able to take Hulkenberg. Whoa, my days, that was like a train. Oh, Hulkenberg. I lost my rear end as I was trying to pass Hulkenberg there. Second time's the charm. Sorry, Hulkenberg, can't be bothered to be waiting behind you.
Alright, well done off the line. We're in a good position.
Trying to be very strategic in how I use my fuel mix and my ERS.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag for some reason.
Safety car deployed. The safety car has been deployed.
No!
Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack.
Damn, I didn't want a safety car. Although, I might go into the pits and put on, what tyres do we have here? We have the mediums. Okay, I'm gonna put on the mediums and see what happens. Granted, these aren't tyres I'm supposed to be using during the race, but let's see. Because these should take me to the end now. Won't have to pit again.
Understood, stopping this lap.
If I can get on the podium, I'll be happy. Don't think anyone else is pitting. Nope. So let's dive into the pits.
Exit now.
Hopefully these tyres can actually do something for me. And actually give me some grip.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Roger that. I'm hoping these tyres last. If I have to go out again, if I have to pit again, I'm going to be very disappointed. Now the softs are supposed to last 10 laps. So these laps are supposed to last 15. They should be able to do that. Should be able to last 5 more laps. These mediums. Okay, how long are we going to be behind the safety car? Because if we're behind, let's say, 2 or 3 laps, that'll be actually pretty good for me.
Let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember that we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
Yep. So far, I've had an early pit stop. Safety car is out. Was out on lap 2. I decided to pit.
Pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
Put on the mediums now. And now I'm going to see if I can finish on at least the podium. 3rd or higher. Whoa! Oh my. If that's anything to go by just then, these tires are not going to be good. Okay, saving quite a bit of fuel. Let's keep that where it is. Don't want to be saving any more. Almost got 3 laps of extra fuel. But to thank everyone who's watching right now, really do appreciate it. If you're enjoying the stream so far, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really would appreciate my road to 500 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. It's free as usual, or in the description box down below. Tomorrow I'll be doing my FIFA 19 player career. It'll be season 3, episode 1 with my brand new team, Manchester United. Okay, in this lap. Okay, here we go.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember there is no overtaking until the first safety car line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Also, don't make any silly mistakes. Could be in with a shout of winning this race, possibly.
Okay, clear.
Don't know what happened to Sorokin there, but... Whoa! Sail up the inside. Someone's on my inside there. Van Dorn. Van Dorn doesn't know how to drive to save his life. What was that? I don't know why there was a safety car, to be honest. That was not my fault. That was not my fault. I'd made sure I didn't go anywhere near him there. Ah, it was a Toro Rosso. Okay, so it was a Toro Rosso that hit the Van Dorn into me. Okay, Van Dorn, I apologize. That wasn't your fault. It was the Toro Rosso. I'm wondering if this Toro Rosso... Oh man. Alright, so this is going to be my one flashback. Oh, I was kind of hoping I'd be able to save it, but oh well. Where's a good opportunity to do it? Let's go back here. Alright, here we go. My one and only flashback, just been used. Take 2 this time. I lost my wing again! Oh my god, okay. That's annoying. Wow. Spin. Whoa, what's going on with my tires? Lost my front wing
Mind that
again.
front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
That is so annoying. Now I'm gonna have to drive like a madman to try and catch up. I'm 12 seconds behind. That didn't help. Rest in peace, yeah. Looks that way. So the Ferrari's out ahead. Sebastian Vettel. I'm at 8.5. Ferrari's pulling away really quickly over the Haas, I think it is. Got the fastest first sector somehow. So I'm definitely putting in the work. Okay, the front wing doesn't feel too bad. The damage isn't too bad right now. Not having too much understeer. The car just doesn't want to turn in. That Ferrari is gone. Vettel's not having any of it now. He wants to make sure he wins this race. I think I'm catching up rather quickly to the McLaren. Any fastest lap? No, it's not.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. Caution.
What is going on here? Did you see that pile up? Adam, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. Control up. What is going on here? I just saw the biggest pile up I've ever seen. Whoa! Someone spun. Someone spun. Look at this. Oh, this is helping me out tremendously. Look at this. That's everyone excited for who's not in there. Looks like, what, 3 or 4 cars? There needs to be a safety car. If there's not a safety car, my goodness. What was the last race Vettel won in real life? Brazil? I think it was Brazil. Last year, I think. Ah, Stoffel Van Dorn disqualified. Good, he deserved it too. Whoa! Oh my days, what is this? Anyhow, I get yellow flags or something like that. I'm up to 8th place for doing absolutely nothing. Yes.
Green flag.
I was thinking, because it was yellows, I was thinking I would get penalised and say I have to give the places back, but good. They didn't. Oh my days, I've never seen that before. Ever. F1 God's shining on me right now. Plus all these guys have to pit. Particularly, I'm pretty sure there's some guys who got damaged. Things are turning out rather well for me now. All I have to do is not get into any more accidents and I should be fine.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
Yep, no problem. Doing that right now. Carlos Sainz is out of the race. DRS. Oh, Sorokin, why couldn't you go into the pits? Why? I think that's going to be... Is he trying to defend? What's he doing? Sorokin. I think that's going to be in the title, Jordan. Chaos. What lap was that? Lap 7. Okay, lap 7, Chaos. Going to be in the title. Oh, come on! Sorokin, I swear down. I braked so early and still he just slowed them, just waited for me to catch up to him and hit him. Sorokin, why can't you do the nice thing and just get out of my way? And you locked up your tyres as well. Completely different strategies and you're still in front of me. Okay, you know what? I go around the outside of Sorokin. Anyhow, he hits me. Yep, he hit me. But I had to force him wide. I had to turn it to Demolition Derby just then. Unbelievable Sorokin, man. Craziness. My front wing should be fine though. Fingers crossed. I'm in 6th place. Wasted so much time behind Sorokin. Oh. Unbelievable, man. Okay, this has been the most eventful race I've ever done. Sorokin, why is he trying to race me for? He's just a pit. Oh my days, whoa. Yeah, my wing's starting to affect my car really badly now. Good thing is though, I'm way ahead of whoever's supposed to be behind Sorokin. Teammate in the pits.
Valtteri is in for his stop.
Got 9 more laps left to go. Oh, torture. Hold on a second. Sorry about that, let's continue. Sorkin, go into the pits. Yes, okay, good. He's not going to bother me anymore. 18 seconds behind Raikkonen, and I'm on slower tyres, so clearly I'm not going to catch him. Plus my front wing is damaged. Hold on, that's not 18 seconds, because I see a Ferrari really close to me. 4 seconds, okay, that's more reasonable. Alright. I might be able to catch him. This is all about how I'm going to manage the car right now, because I've got yellow on both parts of my front wing. Honestly, I take 5th place, to be honest. I didn't expect to get 5th place.
Vettel's in first place. Gap to car in front is 5.4 seconds.
Losing 1.4 seconds of that. Fair enough. Didn't expect to get 5th place after my issues when it comes to my flashback, so I take 5th place, and I'm clear of Leclerc. Wow. Even with all the unlucky I've had in this race, and luck as well, I'm still ahead of Leclerc after all. Wow. Unless more chaos, I agree, unless more chaos. 6.1. Should I keep my car in rich? You know what, let's put that to standard. Let's just try and bring this home. Because it looks like there's no way I'm catching up to Raikkonen right now. Unless there's an issue with one of the guys in front. And I don't think Leclerc is going to catch me in time. So do a stupid mistake. So let's get rid of all that. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 12 seconds clear of Leclerc. That's not a bad time. 1 minute 10.2. Under a second slower than my fastest lap. That's not bad. Thought it'd be way slower than that. Adam, I subbed to you. Oh, you subbed to me. Oh, thank you very much, Adam.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Thank you very much, Adam. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, come on. No, run right. The damage to my front wing, I'm getting a lot of understeer. The front end just doesn't want to turn in, which makes it so I'm a bit slower getting on the power when I'm getting out of corners. .6 now. Now 10.3 the gap between me and Leclerc.
Okay, gap ahead is 9.1 seconds.
So this isn't a situation where Leclerc's just gonna breeze up behind me and pass me, like what happened in the Bahrain Grand Prix. It looks like I'm actually making it so where he's not taking too much out of my gap between me and him. But Raikkonen's definitely not showing me any mercy. Now 9.2 seconds clear of me now. Looks like he's got my teammate for company. Looks like the Force India is in second place. Bottas is in third. Raikkonen fourth. Thought I was going to go into the grass there. Should be flat out through there. Had to lift off. To that corner very nicely. Hit the apex. Didn't touch the curb. Okay, let's put in rich. Let's put that in hot lap and let's see what I can do. Let's see what lap time I can make.
Okay, gap to leader, 18.8 seconds.
1 minute 10.6 was that lap time right there. So let's see what I can do with rich engine and hot lap ERS.
Our gap behind is 8.1 seconds.
It was 12 at one point.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. Our gap to the car in front is 11.1 seconds.
Damn, man. Now it's 7.4 between me and Leclerc. You know what, yeah, there's 3 laps left to go. Leclerc might be able to catch me. Did 9.9. That's not a bad time. Leclerc might be able to catch me on the last lap. Can't stay in these modes for long.
Okay, update on the car for you. Tyres are looking very nice. Shouldn't have to worry about the wear too much right now.
Good. Now you see, if I hadn't have made that mistake with Sorokin, I think the car would have been much better and I would have been able to actually catch Raikkonen, I think. I don't think I've ever seen a pile-up like that before in this game. That was crazy. Lap 7. Carnage everywhere. Look who's getting even closer. 10.4. Gonna be in the 5s, I think. Gap between me and Leclerc. Oh, it's just in the 6. We're on lap 16 of 18, so 2 laps left to go. Can I keep 5th place? Took a 10th out of me there in the first sector, which isn't too bad. The first sector, I'm only losing a 10th, that's not bad. But here, the twisty section where downforce is very important. Nope. Nothing. Nope. Let's see what the gap is now. Look at that. He took 9 tenths out of me in the middle sector alone. Wow. That's when you know you're in trouble.
The gap to the car ahead is 13.8 seconds.
He just took 4 seconds out of me in the final sector. Oh, this is going to be really close. This is the penultimate lap. I think it's going to be within a second of me.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
By the time we get to the end of the race. Oh, gonna run wide. Sebastian Vettel, just to rub it in my face, did a 1 minute 8.5, new fastest lap of the race. .3 is going to take an extra, what, 4 attempts out of me in this final sector here. Final lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
2.8 now. He's going to be within a second by the time we get to the finishing line. Going to save everything I got for the run for the line, because he might be able to get DRS just before we get to the line. Oh, come on. Car's struggling to turn in right now. Gonna see Leclerc soon.
Vettel's leading the race.
Yeah, he looks like he's about to cross the line now. Well done to Sebastian Vettel. Oh, there he is. Uh-oh. And he sets the new fastest lap of the race. Damn. Wasn't showing any mercy there. To lift off.
Gap to car in front is 15.6
1.2
seconds.
He was just outside the DRS zone. Lucky. Very lucky for me. What a crazy race it's been. But come through, started in 18th, finishing 5th. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Great effort there from Ferrari to take the victory today. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the Grand
Perez and Bottas.
And they're out in force again today.
Top 3.
It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
How far was I behind Vettel in the end?
Campbell increases their championship lead. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Campbell. They
26.
Getting the most out of their tyres
Damn.
without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern-day Formula 1.
The Constructors' title may already be decided, but another team that excelled today was Williams, who make further progress up the table. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment of this Formula 1 season.
Okay, so the only change I see is Perez got up to 5th, Marcus Ericsson moved down to 6th. Also, Vettel was able to catch up to my teammate now. He's only 2 points behind him, so that's all to play for, 3rd place. Constructors, anything different? Williams overtook McLaren, and I don't see anyone getting really close to each other. No. Okay. Yeah, great recovery, absolutely. Got very lucky on lap 7 with that craziness that was going on. I made the same mistake twice.
Today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
Lucky.
Did you struggle to get through all that traffic today?
Not really. Not all the car has the grace of a ballet dancer. Okay, let's go for that one.
You had a close battle today, didn't you?
No, not really. Too close. He's been a thorn in my side. We're both pushing each other to be the best drivers we can be. Showmanship, this one? Okay, good. Yep. Let's go with that one.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Going to Ferrari next season, and they prefer the showmanship attitude, so that's what I'm trying to do now. Right, let's see what we've got here. Losing my rivalry against my teammate. I'm not too happy about that. And winning my rivalry against Charles Leclerc.
Commiserations on that result. It's been a tough weekend. We've received invitations
Yes, it
to
has.
new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend.
Okay, that's going to be the end of this live stream. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched. Really do appreciate it. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links will free as usual are in the description box down below. Aside from that, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. just to give you a quick update on what's to come for the next 2 days. Tomorrow I'll be doing my FIFA 19 player career. It'll be season 3 episode 1. We'll be with Manchester United this time round, so let's see how that goes. We'll have the Community Shield against Tottenham, as well as matches against Chelsea, I believe, as well, and then another top team. So that's going to be very interesting to see how we do there. Tomorrow 5 PM. And then on Wednesday, I'll have my Fortnite live stream with you, my subscribers. If you want to play, all you have to do is send me a friend request on PSN or Epic Games, and then you simply let me know in the live chat you want to play. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again in my next video. Laters.